I turned off the video.
Huh, that's weird.
What? It's picking us up. I can see
Yes.
our microphone is active. Despite
Okay.
it being on mute. Hello, folks.
Hi, Laser.
Sorry about the crunch.
Yeah.
Our microphone decided to go active even though it was in mute.
But it was on a
Yeah.
microphone.
You
was on
want
mute.
to put on the...
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, take down the
Oh, wait.
thumbnail. Might as well.
Oh boy.
They can already see me eating, so...
And now it's not picking up. Love is Strange.
So this is now Ghost Eats.
Oh my god.
Having some pizza.
I swear everything was fine. I swear.
Cursed stream.
Hashtag cursed stream.
Welcome to Shipwrecks.
Yeah, we've got a very special shipwreck for you today. Right, if I change this to window, it will pick it up, but it will be small. If I change it to full screen, does it go bye-bye? No. Okay, well, it's working again, so... Homemade pizza? No, Laser, sorry. It's,
Not this time.
it's my favorite frozen pizza, Red Baron. I like the crispy, crunchy crust. I think I figured out...
Giorno with the thick bready crust.
I think I figured out it's like essentially a pie crust, and that's probably why I like it so much.
But we both agree the best the best pizza is, other than like actually going to a proper pizza place
In the
is
proper
our homemade
in the proper
pizza.
tri-state area.
Yes, is when I make pizza.
Yes. Ghost makes the best pizza with
make a
homemade
pizza.
sauce.
Yes.
Homemade sauce.
By the way, I'm Ghost in the Helen.
I'm Velmax.
And do we have cats in the kitten cam zone? Got a little bear. You
see.
try to get a little bear.
Let's try it.
You
All right.
do the things. I can't think of the buttons right now. I just got home from a long shopping trip. There you go. There's a little bear.
Oh, he's been such a good boy, except when he
That's
wasn't.
not what I heard. I was gonna say I heard.
He
They
was
were trouble.
precious.
Whole new meaning to pizza pie.
Yes. Yes, thanks, Dax. And hello to Luke. Thank you for joining us again.
And hello, Dax. Hello, Laser. Hello, everybody.
Yeah. Hello, lurkers. We're like you, really. Although you've been pretty active on, like...
I've been trying.
Yeah.
Shipwreck's cooking show when?
Okay. We have talked about this. Of, like, doing some sort of, like, meal prep thing.
Yeah, like
where-
a dinner and a movie.
Dinner and a
kind of
movie.
thing.
Yeah.
We've already got into game speed dating.
Yeah, so like dinner and a movie where essentially like we'll watch a movie, then we'll make dinner and like we'll put the camera like on us prepping dinner and talking about the movie.
Well, we gotta figure
we
it
gotta
out.
workshop it a little bit,
Yeah.
but
It's still in the idea stages, but
we
is an
have
idea.
talked about it.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, anyway, let's focus as best we can.
Yes. So, as you can see, we're back in Love is Strange.
Oh my god, I need to take... Oh my god,
You need to mute that.
Oh god, Inception.
It's one of those nights. And hey, Mia. Kitten Cam. Ooh. Dax wants to know how that homemade pizza and sauce is made. We could do that. That sounds like a summer thing.
Yeah.
Because I make the sauce, like, the best me making the sauce is when we've got our summer farm share and the tomatoes are fresh. So I can get, like, real tomatoes and, like, peppers and, like, everything farm fresh.
Mm-hmm. Support your local farms, folks. It's actually, I think, a lot cheaper, too.
Yeah.
And so we end up, like, through our local farm shares, like, we end up paying, like, $100 or less a month on produce. And we get a big old box of it. Just about every week.
Just this time to romance and bully.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's pretty much in a nutshell why I'm not a huge fan of Victoria, personally.
So we'll have to do a special pizza episode at some point.
We'll work it out. We'll work out the kinks.
Depending on how long it takes to get this patch out, we're gonna need some filler ideas.
Yeah, we are. As I was starting to say, yes, we're back in Love is Strange because we still don't have the patch for Xbox for the remaster. So even though we have finished episode 4, our save is still stuck in the middle of episode 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and hi to Mia too. Mia has joined us.
Yep.
And where is my ginger ale, by the way?
It's behind the little computer.
Okay.
Luke says, I made pizza once. Dough, sauce, and all. So much time and money with errors, etc., but my friends loved it. Yeah, like, once you've got it down, it's so good. And I think, like, once you've got it down, it is cheaper. But I can imagine, like, the
There's a learning curve.
Yes. Yeah. But luckily we started making them a few years ago, so we've pretty much got it down now.
And what's the, we got a super simple pizza dough recipe.
Oh, yeah. I can post that in the Discord server.
And we can put a link on the VOD.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do not have a recipe for my sauce, though. I just kind of one day decided, like, I feel like making tomato sauce. And just did.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, it came out really good.
Yeah.
And I just kind of riff on it every time.
Alright, let's get started.
Love is Strange.
Ray needs to get some pizza stones.
Ooh. We do not have a pizza stone. Our pizzas would probably be even better if we did
They would. But it seems like a pain in the butt to clean a pizza stone, and I think that's part of the reason why we have not invested in one.
Yep. Alright, so we are still on Wednesday, or are now on Wednesday?
We're now on Wednesday.
We are now on Wednesday. Alright.
No idea how restaurants make them so cost effectively.
Buying
teenagers, employing teenagers, I think, is a big part of it.
Yes, and bulk flour, bulk everything.
Yeah.
Restaurant supply places, buy in bulk.
Probably the cheese.
Oh god, like the yeast thing. We got a good deal on some yeast.
Yeah, bulky. Like, we got 2 pounds of yeast for $5
pizza chat.
from Costco. And so...
For a second I thought Kitten Cam was frozen, but no, there's just a kitten sitting and eating. Alright then.
Yeah, flour is in bulk. Bulk is, again, pennies. Yeast is pennies. Mm-hmm. Water, pennies. Tomatoes.
If you've got a farm share, it's cost effective. Or, yeah, like grow your own if you can.
Yeah. Crushed tomatoes are like $1 for like a big can.
Yeah.
Cheese is probably the most expensive part of it.
Yeah.
Olive oil. Again, like per pizza, pretty low cost.
Yeah.
And then charging a ridiculous amount of money for toppings.
Yeah.
I think is where that's where the margin comes in.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right, we're gonna try and focus on Love is Strange.
But feel free to keep talking about pizza, because pizza is amazing.
Pizza.
Oh, yes, a lack of counter space is troubling. We are so stoked to have this big, beautiful kitchen now that actually has counter space. Unlike our last apartment. Anyway, when I chose to work with Victoria, I didn't think it would mean that I'd have to work around my sleeping schedule. What I mean by that is that today at 8 a.m., I'd been woken up by someone's insistent knocking on the door. And when I'd finally managed to force myself up, I'd found a fully dressed Victoria Chase standing at my door. Victoria, stop! If I didn't feel dorky in my oversized Back to the Future t-shirt and hot dog shorts when I was in bed, I definitely did then, in the face of Victoria's designer cashmere sweater and glittering gold jewelry. Luckily for me, it seemed like the morning hours had dulled down Victoria's desire to taunt me. I mean, that seems like a perfect time to mock her. All she did was demand I get dressed and meet her in the parking lot. That's how I ended up back in Victoria's car too early in the morning, trying to will my empty stomach to not growl in her presence.
Okay.
At the same time, I was kind of nervous as to where we were heading. And then I was just confused when we ended up downtown. Wow, so this game thinks that Arcadia Base got a real downtown. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow. Victoria's going to be 100% fluster. Let's get us a sugar mommy sister.
Oh, flustered.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were mocking
Victoria's bad French. Yep. I was there too. Fluster. Cute girl in short
Are
shorts.
you hungry?
Oh. I just had 2 slices of pizza. No, I'm fine.
I would talk about pizza forever.
Yes. Someday we can just do a pizza chat.
Yeah, pizza.
Maybe we can find a game that's like pizza based. I'm sure there are.
I have a mobile game. I have that mobile game about pizza.
Oh, and now you can use your mobile. Yes.
Okay, we're gonna do. I don't know when this is gonna happen. But there's
pizza episode.
There's a mobile game called Good Pizza, Great Pizza that I was playing for a while, and I just spent some time this week figuring out how to get my phone screen mirrored onto the computer for streaming for something completely different.
Mm-hmm.
But now pizza party. All right.
Yeah.
We'll
maybe we can have you playing the game, and me making a pizza. We can start with the dough because of this time of year.
That sounds perfect.
I've still got some sauce from the summer left over. We can do in the summer. We can do a sauce making episode. But yeah, no, we can. Let's do this.
Okay.
All right,
guys. Make sure you subscribe to all the things so that you can be notified when the pizza party is gonna drop.
Yep.
And it says time to give Vic a pizza your mind.
Nice.
Thank you.
Well done. Victoria, for the first time this whole morning, suddenly questions, shifting the gear into park and turning the engine off with swift fingers. I find myself pausing for a moment, and she makes this face at me and clears her throat.
Sorry, Anne.
Oh, I was going to be Max. I was waiting for you to clear your throat.
Oh.
Sorry, it's been one of those nights. Sorry, I'm still a little sleepy.
Oh, aren't we all? Does that mean you're hungry or not?
I mean, kind of seems like the most Max answer, but I think Victoria would prefer a firm answer.
Yes, I agree.
Yes. I don't know about Victoria, but I'm kind of starving. When she came to get me, I didn't even have enough time to grab a bite to eat. I also don't think she's eaten either, but I'm not sure about that one. She might have gone to eat with her Vortex Club lackeys before coming to get me. Anyways, what's the worst you can say? Just being honest. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry.
Good. Rain asks if the Arcadia Bay Business District was hiding behind the tool shop.
Right? Like, look at this place. Like, that's a small city at least, not a town.
Look, that's probably bigger than our quote-unquote city.
Yeah, I think so. I tilt my head in confusion at the statement, and Victoria glances at me and waves me off.
Because I'm hungry too. Jesus, Max.
I like the little stomach growl sound effect. That's cute. My stomach betrays me just then, growling way too loudly. I feel my face going hot, all the way up to the tips of my ears. Victoria's still watching me, and then she actually has the audacity to smirk smugly at me. I groan and slide down the seat, or at least I try to. The seatbelt kind of ruins the effect.
Who knows when you would have woken up? I can't have you wasting time. The longer you sit there, the longer we go without food.
Victoria opens the door, stepping outside. It prompts me to do the same, and when I do, I'm kind of awestruck by our location. It might sound lame, but I don't come downtown often. There's something about this place that reminds me of a smaller version of Seattle. Definitely less polished and less clustered. Still, it's a step up from the barren streets of Arcadia Bay. So is this supposed to be like Arcadia
Heights
proper? Yeah. And it looks like Victoria is taking us to the nicer side of town. Wowzers. Victoria hums appreciatively. What are we doing here?
Do I seriously have to explain everything to you?
I shoot Victoria a look, frowning again.
Sad Max face.
No, you don't, but it'd be nice to know.
I was thinking about our shoot, and this should be obvious.
Victoria, as she walks and talks, seems to be skimming over each of the shops. I do the same, following her gaze as it runs over the glass windows. Oh man, everything looks so ritzy. What do we have? I'm pretty sure Max slept in those clothes. No, she slept in, what was it, Hot Dog Man shorts and an oversized Back to the Future t-shirt.
So she just left them on the chair.
Underneath it. Yeah.
And then put it back on.
Yes. Victoria is also wearing the same outfit as the day before, but I'm assuming she has had it dry cleaned since. Like, express dry cleaning. Luke says, what is this setting? I thought Oregon was bucolic. And Mia says, they've got a whole Art Deco metropolis going on. Arcadia has a downtown? Right?
Just waiting for Superman to fly in.
Yep.
We should make an actual effort to prepare.
I mean, I took you to a great photo location yesterday.
I don't want to be aimlessly pointing my camera around like a goddamn idiot, hoping to get the perfect shot.
And that's how I do it.
So I'm going to start by making sure you're not pathetically unprepared for this.
What's that supposed to mean? I quirk my brow at her.
Oh, now that looked pretty quirky.
She gestures vaguely to my clothes with a swipe of her hand.
That means I'm going to get you something presentable for once.
Oh boy.
You might like to parade around with the fashion sense of a 5-year-old, but I could stand to see you in better clothes for our shoot.
Who says I'm gonna be the model? Whoa, okay. I actually feel a little defensive over that. I like my jeans, and this is my favorite doe t-shirt. Hey, there's nothing wrong with my jeans and graphic tee, except that I've been wearing it for the past 3 days. Not everyone can afford to drag out their Gucci shirt with their Vuitton jacket. Victoria makes this noise, followed by a short laugh. Oh god, that was such a good, like, anime villain laugh.
That's what I was going for.
Very Nanami from Utena.
Oh god, Nanami.
Oh god. Oh.
Mia says, Victoria, you know what would be great if we actually took pictures today?
Right!
Victoria playing dress up with Max, I mean. Victoria. Yes, I am Victoria.
Victoria is me!
I'm the Victoria now. You did not just say that. Jesus, no wonder you're such a fashion rat. Oh.
I almost pout at her, and then it kind of clicks. Wait. I mean, those are both basically the same thing. You're going to photograph me, or I'm going to be your model.
Rand agrees, Victoria laughing like Nanami. I'm going to be your model?
I'm going to be your model?
Like one of your friends says, girls. Yes, dear.
Just Victoria and her terrible French. I love it. Almost immediately after I've said the words, I know they were a total stretch. I'm no model, and I know it. Victoria knows it, too. I'm not good enough for something like that.
What?
Victoria's piercing gaze lands on me again. And her brows are furrowed.
Maybe that's why my head's bothering me, all the furrowing that we had to do.
That is, we had to do a lot of furrowing.
No, Max. Why the hell would...
Because you wanted to dress me up! What the fuck? For some reason, Victoria seems to catch herself before she finishes her sentence.
You're just bound to show up in my shots. This
I'm a stalker.
Isn't exactly going to be a modeling session, if you even bother to remember the prompt. If it was, you probably would have gone running to fucking Rachel Amber.
There's something particularly vicious in her tone.
This is it.
Victoria stops in front of a particular shop. Only before I'm able to get a good look at it, she's already heading inside. This better fucking be a breakfast place. So I don't stand outside like a total dork. I follow her inside with all the grace of a newborn fawn. Instantly, I'm a little surprised. I was expecting she'd bring me to some really glamorous shop. Some place with all those glittering shirts and an oppressive atmosphere.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Madame Victoria. Kiss, kiss. Pleasure to see you. Actually, just to take your huge wads of cash. I smile lamely at the dorky thought. Unfortunately, the place looks totally normal. I'm actually starting to think I can afford this stuff.
Good thing you've got a scholarship, Max.
Until I take one look at the price tag of a shirt and I honestly feel my heart stop. Whoa. I don't think...
Oh, God, don't give yourself a heart attack.
How did you know? Victoria comes over to me, just to swat my hand away from the nicely pressed shirt. I press my clammy hands against my jeans. Victoria, I seriously don't think I can, you know.
Mia says, she jelly? Mm-hmm, definitely. Luke says, Victoria reminds me of that bully girl from Little House on the Prairie.
All I remember of Little House on the Prairie was all the slaughter. The graphic descriptions of, like, skinning animals. Oh my god.
Mia says she stand ready to take Victoria's huge wads of cash.
Oh, Mia, never change.
Thanks for joining us, Mia. It wouldn't be the same without you.
It truly would not.
Miss Gideon, what you doing, baby girl?
She is not in kitten cam
zone.
Oh
no, I can see her.
I know. Yeah. Miss Gideon, get over in the kitten cam zone.
Are there any kittens in kitten cam?
No, I don't think there are.
We're gonna turn off kitten cam.
Yeah. You don't think the people want to see our beautiful floor?
I mean, it is a pretty nice floor.
It's a nice floor. Yeah. Anyway.
And I'm telling you not to give yourself a heart attack. Chill out.
I command you to chill out! Victoria sighs, ignoring my minor panic, returning to the display table again.
Do you like beige or white?
What? I'm not doing a very good job at holding myself together, and Victoria frowns at me.
Yes.
She is to come to me again, just to grab my wrist, guiding me over to the rack she'd been so heavily inspecting.
These, Max. Do you want to try them in beige or white?
When I look again, she's holding a pair of white jeans and a pair of beige jeans.
It's definitely after Labor Day, Victoria. Is that still a thing?
I don't know. I have never observed those things. I hadn't even realized she'd let go of my hand. Huh? I don't know. I don't really know a lot about fashion. You kind of said that yourself.
Oh God, the sad Max pose is so sad.
It really is. Victoria smirks a little.
I did, and I was right. Still, I thought you'd like to pick something yourself. What do you think? I'm sure I can work with whatever awful option you choose.
Thanks, Victoria. That's flattering. I feel real confident about my decision. Holy shit. Come here, you little monster. Come here, baby girl.
Oh, Gideon just attacked the headphone wires.
You little jerk. Come here. Come here. If you're gonna be naughty.
Okay, somebody's
well.
been sentenced to 5 minutes on kitten. Oh my goodness. Oh, she is so cozy.
She is.
She's our little burr baby.
Mm-hmm. Victoria hums softly and gestures to them again. I really have to pick something, huh?
Mia's wondering if she's going to give her the Maxine outfit.
Oh, could be. Yes. Yes, darling.
Okay, white or beige?
I don't like white jeans, so I'm gonna say beige.
Okay, let's go with beige.
Beige, I guess. I actually don't sound too sure of myself there. Beige reminds me of those work pants, the ones you see on really old teachers. Victoria raises a brow.
They're called khakis, Max. Beige? Really, Max? Not even you sound sure of yourself.
I shrug my shoulders. White just seems kind of out there. No, they seem really fucking easy to stain.
It's not.
Victoria.
I'll show you.
She puts
Why
the
did you
beige
ask
pants
Victoria?
down. Right?
Well, we
Like
might have missed like a Victoria
Max
point
immediately
there.
gets her period. She puts the beige pants down, and I'm pretty relieved. What is wrong with beige pants?
Hold on to this.
Before she even finishes her sentence, she's already shoving the jeans into my arms.
If you're going with white jeans, you'd look good with a white shirt. Not plain though, striped. You'd look fucking awful if you wore plain white on white.
Victoria's walking through the aisles like she's a queen and this is her palace. This is my princess. I wouldn't have thought about it before, except now I see she's kind of amazing. She really knows her stuff, and she seems so passionate about this. About dressing me up like a Barbie doll.
Luke says, oof, I own a pair of khaki slacks.
There is nothing wrong
No,
with
there's
khakis.
not. I have several myself.
Yeah.
Although that might not
good on you.
That might not be inspiring fashion and reassurance.
Really? We're not fashion icons? Oh my god, Gideon, you are so sweet. She is the sweetest little girl in the world.
She is. She's great. Hold me. Love me.
I will and I do. It's actually nice to see her so in her zone. To watch the way she struts around the store, sifting through clothing with this kind of silent ferocity, lips set into a determined grimace. Oops.
Do you ever take off that stupid hoodie?
No. Victoria turns to me with a flick of her wrist, and I straighten up a little. No, not really.
Of course not. I just needed to know so I could pick out a cardigan for you.
I've got the dysphoria, Victoria. A cardigan?
Yes, a cardigan to throw over your shirt. Your attire needs a splash of color, otherwise it won't catch anyone's eye.
This is absolutely the alt
crimson
outfit.
or violet.
Oh, which color is it in the alt universe? Oh, okay then. It's violet. I respond with a lot less hesitation this time around. Victoria finally focuses on me again. Oh, her side. She opens her mouth to say something, and then stops. A whole other second passes, and then she promptly turns.
Violet, of course. It'd look better on you anyways. Crimson is too powerful, too commanding.
Victoria mutters underneath her breath, probably something about how she wishes Max were more commanding, starting to head over to the counter. Wait. You're paying? Yeah, of course she is. That's why she told you not to panic.
Obviously. Wonderful observation, Max.
There's no way I can actually let her do that.
I'm like going to the, what's the word? The economy, astronomy place. Observation, Max. Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't. Seriously. You'll give me a headache. If you want, you can just go wait outside.
God. You my mom. Victoria stares at her nails, tone firm, and I already know this is a battle I've lost. I'm kind of dizzy. She's paying for me. Is this a date? Even though I want to argue more, I decide it's probably better to take her up on her offer. So I hand the jeans to her and leave before we can cause a scene by arguing or something. I mean, you want to try those on? As soon as I'm out, though, I actually feel kind of worried. I feel like I should pay her back, even if it's with something small. She insisted you buy these clothes. Of course, the least she can do is pay for them.
Right.
You didn't want them. Maybe I can get her something from across the street. I heard they have a pretty sweet shop there. Or is it a pretty sweet shop? We'll find out, I guess. I've only got so long before she comes out, so I duck into the shop. Oh, it'll be years before she comes out, Max. So I duck into the shop, and I'm totally stumped. What should I get for her?
Oh, sunglasses, ghost in the shell figurine, or a box of cookies.
I mean, I'm Ghost in the Hella.
Yeah.
Like, we should go for the Ghost in the Shell figurine. Although, she does, I think, does she steal Max's cookies, or is that Fanon?
I don't know. Luke says, sugar mommy, and Mia says, yes.
I mean, honestly, the Ghost in the Shell figurine is by far the most expensive.
It's got the Max
really
haircut.
good. It does. I mean, her haircut's not quite the same. Also, her hair is purple.
Yeah, but I mean, like, from that drawing alone.
It's more, like, short in the back, though, and then it's got, like, the long things.
Mia says, wow, hard choice. I mean, you know, I'm all for cookies, but you'll have the figurine forever.
Right?
Sunglasses get lost all the time.
Also, like, I doubt she'll trust Max's taste in picking out sunglasses.
No.
Like,
Oh,
she
God,
wants
no.
to pick out her own sunglasses.
Yeah.
Ghost in the Shell shows that she knows you're an anime nerd.
Yeah. Rain also agrees.
Is it... What is her name?
She steals
Motoko.
Max's cookies if you're mean to her.
Oh, really? Oh, that's funny.
All right, let's lock it in.
Motoko Kusanagi? I forget.
Mia's torn between Ghost in the Shell and cookies, so go with our gut. We went with
Ghost
Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah. I don't know a lot about anime. That's a lie. But I swear that one time I snuck into Victoria's room for Dana's sake, I saw some dorky figurine on her desk. So I'll buy her a, like, $80 figurine. I hope she likes this one. It is one of, like, the great classics of anime, so I'm pretty sure she'll be into it. Also, hot lady. Why not? I run out of the store just in time to see Victoria exit. Well, I hope she paid for it and didn't just shop it. I run out of the store. Jamming the gift into my bag, I cross the street to meet up with her again.
I almost thought you bailed on me.
You're kind of my ride home, Victoria. I can't exactly run and leave. You can take a bus.
Dax says,
God,
do
you're
do
so
do
heavy.
do 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 do.
Vic probably has really expensive sunglasses. Yeah, totally. Luke says, obviously the sunnies. She needs them for inside. Victoria's irritated expression caves, and I breathe easy. My stomach also grumbles again, surprising us both. Would you like to take over the Max narration?
Sure.
It's been a bit.
Instinctively, I blush again, and I find myself grinning sheepishly in her direction at the shocked little glance she's giving me. Not that I'm not having fun, but I'm totally ready to nosh on something. Oops.
It's so confusing.
Where do you want to eat?
Wait, you want me to pick?
Oops. That must have come out more shocked than I thought. Victoria is full of surprises today, so I can't help it. I wouldn't be asking if I didn't. She scales at me lightly and crosses her arms, the bags shifting on them. Just pick already, won't you? There's something about the way she says that leaves me feeling warm. And I rub at my
Max
own
likes
arm
being
nervously,
talked down to, apparently.
back on my heels.
Well, I know this place down the block. They make some pretty cool crepes.
Victoria presses her lips together, then nods slowly. Fine, whatever. Lead the way.
Right, says stop trying to make nosh happen, Max.
Nia says she doesn't know a lot about
Max
anime,
Jewish.
but she knows that Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within is the greatest sci-fi movie of all time. I've not seen Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within.
No, I haven't.
So we
either.
can't judge.
Yeah.
Max Sheep's expression is so damn cute. Ghost is busy petting a kitty.
She's so perfect. I love you. I love her so much.
Okay.
She's so heavy, though. Oh my god. You're going to make your posture strong.
Luke, if Final Fantasy: Spirits Within is not the best sci-fi movie of all time, then what is? Yeah.
Alien.
Probably. For the first time this morning, I do. By the time Victoria
never
pulls
give
into
her
the
her
Blackwell
present?
parking lot, it's already nighttime. I think she's gonna give it to her now.
Did you take any photos? Or...
No. Oh, Shisumo's here. Hi.
Hey.
Oh, I'm usually not the one with the chat in front, so I need to remember that that the people that we are chatting with are over here, not over here.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Max say she hadn't really come downtown before? How did she know about this breakfast place?
Right? I thought something seemed weird about that. She's just making it up.
Rain thinks that Final Fantasy: Spirits Within might have almost killed Square.
I have heard things.
Yeah.
Like that it was not well received at first, but that it's got a pretty good cult following, so...
Hefty baby.
Yeah, she is. She's my hefty girl.
She is.
More to love.
She is perfect.
She is perfect.
Which means we pretty much spent the whole day together. That's actually pretty weird. I mean, it's not every day you get to hang out with the queen bee of Blackwell.
Unless you're Courtney and Taylor.
With absolutely no problems or anything. Yeah, I actually had a nice time. Shopping with Victoria was still pretty grueling on my poor heart and my wallet, but aside from Victoria's gift, it's not like I bought anything pricey. $300 anime figure.
Right!
Limited edition. Out of print. Mia says, no photos. Crash by David Cronenberg.
I don't know that I've seen that.
Yeah, Cronenberg.
Yeah, pop that in the comments. We'll need to watch that at some point.
Ooh, Shisumu says, it was my first date with my now ex. I am biased.
Oof. Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
That is fair.
Victoria made sure of that. Just thinking about it makes me feel a little off, but not in a bad way.
Oh, baby girl.
Okay. Kind of in a really confused way.
I like having a sugar mama.
Or really worried, mostly for Victoria's health. She wouldn't normally shop for a beat-down hipster, would she? But the more time I spend with her, the more I see she's not as terrible as she fronts. No, she's still pretty terrible, Max.
She's still pretty terrible, Max.
As she parks the car, I peer over at her. She's tapping her
very
nails
controlling.
against the steering wheel, seeming a little distracted. Or maybe not really distracted, just more like lost in her thoughts. Maybe she's thinking along the same lines I am.
She's trying to decide if she should go for a goodnight kiss.
For once, we might be on the same page. No, really, we might be, because now that I'm listening to whatever's coming out of the radio...
Is that Sid Matters? You actually listen to them?
What? Victoria straightens a little in her seat, glancing over at me. So she was distracted.
Nothing, just Surprised you listened to that. Aren't they a little hipster for you?
I can't help but take the opportunity to tease her. It feels right, even if Victoria could probably tear into me at any given second. Victoria stares at me, then huffs. Huh. Watch yourself, Max.
I'm just saying, I listen to it, and, you know, I'm kind of a hipster. At least I've been a hipster since before it was cool. At least according to you and all your other Vortex Club fiends.
You mean friends?
Sure, Victoria.
Victoria narrows her eyes.
I mean, that's fair.
It's almost fun to rile Victoria up. She gets super defensive, fishing for the best insults. Well, usually. Lately, I feel like she's really been toning it down. First of all, you're not kind of a hipster. You are one. Don't compare me to a spectacle like you. Secondly, the door's open, you know. Feel free to get out, because it's not like I'm keeping you trapped in here.
Damn.
That's true, but I can't really go yet. Not until I give her this present. Luke says it's not really a sci-fi. It's a movie about weirdos that have a fetish for reenacting famous car crashes.
Oh.
But it is a sci-fi if you read postmodern philosophy. Long story, very French, ask no more. Okay.
Hey, it does sound interesting. Alright then. I'm gonna stand by Alien. Not aliens. Alien.
Only one. There can only be one.
Only the first one. Aliens was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Alien is art. I know, I have a really good reason for not leaving yet. Unless you're kicking me out.
Victoria furrows her brows and turns to me, interested.
Yeah, you might want to lay off the
I need
furrowing.
to lay off the furrowing. Too much furrowing.
Rain says,
not.
Yay. Yes. So is that an invitation to stay?
I rub out the back of my neck. For some reason, the question makes me nervous. It's probably just because
It's because you're gay for her.
I still have to give her her gift. I don't even know if she's going to actually like it.
I was gonna ask, like, where the hell has she been hiding it? But I guess it probably fits in her camera bag.
Victoria stares at me and rolls her head to the side. I guess. But before I have to deal with whatever nonsense you're going to come up with, Max, let me get at least a little comfortable.
You gonna change into a robe, or...?
I don't entirely understand what she means by that until she leans forward, pressing down on some buttons in her car.
Leaves a trail of oil on the... like, drops spikes, and... it's an ejector seat. Max just... boom!
Mia's pretty sure Don't Nod made Max a spirits... Well, 100% sure Don't Nod made Max a spirits within fan to A, shout out Squeenix, and B, make Max as cringe as humanly possible.
I mean, they did a great job with that. Oh.
I breathe out in some half-surprised exhale as the roof of Victoria's car literally starts sliding back, exposing the night sky to us alongside the gleam of the parking lot lights.
It's called a convertible, Max.
Oh god, Max. She didn't even notice the car she's been in the whole time is a convertible. I crane my neck back to watch the rest of the convertible ceiling roll back, feeling almost stupid that I didn't notice it before. And it says gay intensifies. Of course Victoria would have something super fancy like this. It stops with a click, and I blink a few times. Shaking my head, I look back to Victoria. I don't know when she got them out, but now she's holding a carton of cigarettes, hand halfway down to pick at one.
Admire the photographer's eye at work, says she smokes. Right.
Oh, Dax agrees with Mia. Don't sound so surprised.
Sorry, you just kind of caught me off guard.
Victoria gives a small laugh, a half scoff. Most people are. All she does is light up her cigarette, taking a long drag off of it. Victoria reaches next to her and... Oh, she's bringing the seat back, just so she can lay down. Mia says, sitting out under the stars listening to Sid Matters, what? She looks so comfortable, it's almost surprising. I'm left wondering if I should do the same or not. If you're going to stay, don't just sit there like a dork.
Kiss me, although I am smoking a cigarette, so it's probably gonna be gross.
She gestures to my seat, and I carefully follow suit, my hands fumbling to find the lever to push the seat back.
Luke says, something big is going down. That's right, Victoria Chase is going down.
I mean, I know we talk about things getting gay, but I don't know, like, is that like a thing that people do, is like recline their seats and like talk to each other? Maybe in movies. I've never done it in real life. Haven't been in cars with rich people. Maybe that's the problem. True. Yeah, Mia, I'm just cackling at the idea that she has a whole carton full of loose cigarettes. Yeah, I thought that was kind of Shishma says the stargazing scene taking place in the Victoria romance and not the Rachel one surprises me.
Interesting. Although this game was made before the storm.
Before the
storm. So I don't know that we really had much of Rachel as a stargazer in Life is Strange 1.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Rain says Max is used to smoky kisses from Chloe.
True. Probably tastes better than Chloe's cigarettes.
Okay. Before I can get comfortable, though, she clears her throat. And just make sure no one is coming or something.
Like, are we making out, or... What, you can't be seen with me?
The real story of why they have to, like, hide.
Right.
She smirks.
I just can't be seen kissing you.
Maybe. I roll my eyes, but I'm not exactly too offended.
Why aren't you offended? That seems really offensive.
Leaning up on my elbow, I check for any familiar figures in the surrounding area. It's just us. I don't see anyone out there. Not even one of the security guards, which is probably for the best. Don't exactly need David grilling me about this. Even though I'm not entirely offended, it still makes me wonder.
Am I seriously that bad?
Sad Max. I frown, rubbing at my arm. I kind of feel like I haven't really been too on par with Victoria today. It hasn't been too terrible, but I definitely feel like I could be doing better.
It's because I chose beige instead of white, isn't it?
Luke is ready for the chasefield, shaka-bra.
Ready for maximum victory.
What? Is this Victoria?
I love her little surprised face. That's a really cute.
Victoria really cute hesitates. Ugh, God, don't get like that on me. If it makes you feel better, you're shockingly not as terrible as those god-awful selfies you take.
Burn.
That doesn't make me feel any better. I groan quietly.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, if you click on that little down arrow, you can block the bot. Block user. Bye, bot.
After I'm confident that no one is milling around, I settle back down against the leather seat, flopping onto my back. I mean, really, you should probably check before lowering their seats together. Like, I feel like that's probably... Yeah.
Okay. The coast is totally clear.
Shishimu says, is that a compliment, Chase? Is that what you think compliments sound like?
Right? I mean, in all fairness, she probably didn't get enough approval from her parents, so that probably is what she thinks compliments sound like.
True. Yeah, apparently in some families, being a jerk to each other is not how affection is shown. Yeah. I know, blew my mind. It's made things difficult. Victoria hums with approval. Since I've got nowhere to put my hands, I rest them both on my stomach, staring up blankly at the sky. So, are you going to let me in on whatever you're planning?
You've had 2 days where you could have been taking photos. You were in very, photogenic, I guess. Like
Photogenerative.
scenic. Yeah. Like, you're in great places for taking photos, and you just didn't. So
I stiffen up slightly, biting my lip at the reminder of the gift in my bag. Especially if they were going to use Victoria's presumably digital camera.
Right?
They've
Like,
got
just shoot hundreds of photos.
unlimited photos that they could have taken.
God, I wasn't expecting you to actually remember.
Are you kidding me? My memory isn't that awful. I slide one of my hands over to my bag, shrugging weakly. I'm kind of surprised, and like I totally understand why 100%, that there wasn't like a max out. Oh, I guess they bought the clothes, but she hasn't put them on yet, so maybe it'll be in another scene. Okay, yeah. Never mind. Forgot how time works. I slide one of my hands over to my bag, shrugging weakly. Yeah, but my gift probably is. The thought is kind of depressing, but Victoria's watching me warily, eyes darting down to my bag. Okay, it's not a bomb, is it?
Very funny, Victoria.
Victoria doesn't ease up at all, still watching me intently. She even turns to face me, leaning on her elbow and everything. In spite of myself, I smile a little at the sight. So, spit it out already. I guess it's now or never. Not that I really have a choice. Earlier? Oh, sorry.
Earlier, when we were shopping and you bought me that outfit.
Immediately, Victoria looks a little peeved. Are you going to bring this up again? I already told you.
Can you actually let me finish?
I cut her off before she can tell me to forget about it. Then she narrows her eyes, taking a long drag with no further comment.
I got you something.
You did what? Victoria seems like she's at a loss for words. For just a second. Even after I specifically told you didn't have to worry about paying me back? All I can do is shrug my shoulders, fingering the strap on my bag anxiously.
I just wanted to say thanks. I didn't really expect that. It was a really nice gesture, and it's not like I got you anything big, just a little something.
Victoria averts her gaze, covering her mouth with her hand.
I'm calling it right now. Whoever wrote this bit has never purchased an anime figurine. They're calling it a little something. It's like, oh, it wasn't expensive at all. Like, I mean, there are some that are
I'm gonna Google it.
But like, a nice figurine is fucking expensive.
Alright, I'm Googling it.
Okay.
Wow, that is...
The choice. I don't think any of those are exactly the figurine, but
no.
Yeah, like there are some that are, under $20, but then most of them
That's
are
a
like
print.
Oh, okay then. Well, fuck no.
And
yeah, the figurines are all like almost $200.
Displayed, I think, is also a print. The actual figurines are like $200.
Yeah. Yeah, anime figurines expensive. I mean, I feel like I've got an Utano one somewhere that I think was like $20 or $30.
Oh, there's a Funko Pop that's like $20.
Huh, okay.
And then maybe like an action
it looks
figure.
Like maybe the movie version or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably like the lower price stuff. I'm assuming is from the newer thing. All right. Anyway,
yeah, like a proper anime figurine, not a little something.
Mia's lip bite. Vic was hiding a smile. Dax has only spent my film budget for the rest of the semester. Lol.
Right?
All right, fine. What is it? It's now or never, Max. You can do this. It's just Victoria. I sit up a little to reach into my camera bag and pull out that dorky figurine I managed to find earlier.
Dorky,
all neat and boxed up. It's sealed, new in box.
Right?
I seriously have no clue where it's even
says
from.
Ghost in the Shell on it, Max. How can you consider yourself a film nerd? You've never even heard of Ghost in the Shell. It's like it is possibly the most famous anime of all time. Like, what the fuck, Max?
Mia says, to be fair, that's one day's Polaroid budget.
True.
But all I know is that the girl in the box looks pretty tough, wearing a leather jacket and holding some sort of pistol, I think?
Oh, Max, you're killing me.
Looks pretty futuristic.
Oh my god, Max. This is physically painful.
Come on. The only way out is through, babe. Just keep clicking. We'll get you through this.
So if you couldn't tell, there's a reason why my handle is Ghost in the Hella. The Ghost in the is from Ghost in the Shell.
The Ghost in the Hell part is from Ghost
Yes.
in the Shell. It's just like 2 letters different.
Yes. It's like, oh my god. So this is like extra painful.
Rain says new in box. Oops. She says, well, she's not wrong.
Oh my god.
Either way, I hand it over and Victoria's gone impressively silent.
Like, didn't she canonically, like, used to watch anime with Chloe? Surely they would have at least heard of Ghost in the Shell.
Rain says, Max, sweetie.
Right. And also, apologies to anybody who has not seen Ghost in the Shell, or if anybody hasn't heard of it. Like, it's just Max specifically that I am mad at.
So subtle, much mystery.
I know, right? My mysterious origin story.
Alright.
Victoria?
Where did you get that? It's like a Ghost in the Shell. Max, that's like a $300 anime figure.
Right?
That's way more than I paid for your clothes.
Right. Oh my god.
There's this odd urgency in her tone, and she...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What the fuck?
Oh. OneDrive just did a thing.
Okay. Huh. Well, that's weird. Well, whatever happened before, I think has happened again, so...
Oh god, we haven't read her journal at all.
Alright. Save. Preferences. Window.
Back to
Full screen.
Yes.
And are we back? Yes, we're back.
Okay. Well, sorry about that.
Yeah. Alright, well, in the meantime, Luke asked about the weather. Yeah, it's pretty cold. It was like 60 yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
And then it went down to the teens. Fahrenheit, of course. So, it's pretty cold. And we're supposed to get, like, up to a foot of snow tomorrow. So, that'll be fun. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Right, says, Max, I found it for $5 in a thrift shop.
Oh, God.
That is the most
That is the
plausible thing. We
dream.
don't know what the shop was across the street. If it was, you know, a thrift shop, although it wouldn't have been, like, in the box and, like, sealed
I mean, it
and
could
stuff.
be. We did find that awesome Iron Chef game.
Yes,
new in
which
the
is,
box.
like, dented. It looks like somebody sat on it. Anyway.
There's not urgency in her tone, and she takes it away from my hand so quickly I jump a little.
The store? I saw it, and I thought you liked this kind of stuff, so...
Wait, excuse me? You thought I liked this kind of stuff?
Yeah?
Uh-oh. I have a feeling I'm not supposed to know about this. Did Taylor, like, open her huge mouth or something?
Yes, it was Taylor.
Victoria
Certainly wasn't
questions,
me
turning the
snooping
box
in your
around in
room.
her hand, and I tense up. I don't answer. Sorry, Taylor. I send a silent prayer to her.
Yeah, as much as I want to be like, oh, Victoria's a horrible person, yeah, Max doesn't deserve her, it's like, Max is a pretty shitty person, too. Like, I love them. I love all these characters, but oh my god. Taylor, meet Bus. Bus, Taylor. Excellent, Shisimo. Oh. Oh, God.
Before I can come up with anything, Victoria just turns and crams the figurine into one of the plastic bags. Whatever. I guess I should thank you for the darky thought anyways.
Just admit you're
Huh.
gay for anime.
Now that the weight of the whole situation is gone and Victoria hasn't kicked me out, I take the chance to press my head back against the leather seat of her car, closing my eyes and resting my hands back against my stomach. I don't hear Victoria move, but that's fine. All I can hear is her smoking next to me and the radio blaring softly with another Sid Meier's song. What radio station? I assume it's
I'm
radio
assuming it's
in
her-
the CD
her,
kind of sense, or MP3 or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
It's like, thank you for tuning into the Sid Matters Hour.
It could be, was it XFM or whatever? The
Sirius.
Yeah.
XM.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
Could be.
This is
Anyway.
definitely how their album's meant to be enjoyed. Score. In the backseat of the rich girl's car while she smokes.
Front seat, just front seat reclining so far they're in the back seat.
It's oddly relaxing, just sitting here in Victoria's car with the wind brushing over us, blowing the smoke directly into my face.
Right? Like, anytime you sit near a smoker while they're smoking, it's always, doesn't matter what side of them you're on, you're always gonna be
Downwind.
downwind.
I know we're just at Blackwell, but here it kind of feels like we're in our own little world. Just us and the music, laying down underneath the night sky.
It is romantic.
Max. It's Victoria, something something. I turn my head. It's Victoria who breaks the silence. I don't actually mind too much, really. I turn my head to the side, opening my eyes to look at her. Existential dread, FM. She's on her back now, one arm behind her head, her other hand over her mouth. The cigarette tucked between her fingers is just about out, and I wonder if she's going to light another one. Did you... Victoria starts to say something, and I see this crease between her brows as it tapers off into an unintelligible mutter.
Huh? What was that?
Victoria blows out a breath through her mouth. All smoke. It's distracting. Never mind, it was something entirely stupid. All that does is make me even more concerned. Victoria doesn't usually censor herself, at least not this openly.
I bet it's not.
It is.
Come on, Victoria. I say stupid things all the time.
I think I'm winning because Victoria's lips form an amused smile at the words.
For some reason I can't stop staring at them.
That's a good point. She shuts her eyes briefly, expression falling again. Fine. There's a beat of silence, and Victoria sits up briefly to throw her cigarette outside on the pavement. Did you have a good time?
Aww.
Oddly enough, that's the last thing I expected from her.
That's pretty cute.
There's that crease between her brows again that I could have easily mistaken for concern.
She is concerned.
Or, no, I think it really is concern this time. I almost forgot to respond, the idea making me still with surprise.
Shisumo says, Max the hipster. I said stupid things before it was cool. Excellent.
Oh, and just as a public service announcement, so we're using Restream to stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So if you hear us referring to chats that you are not seeing, that is because
It's
they
just
are
in the other
in the other chat.
Yep. We missed a few chats about Max casually tossing Taylor under the bus.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and Mia says, my heart!
Huh? Says
And Max says, huh? That's it?
The muscles in Victoria's jaw stiffen, and she shoots me an annoyed glare. What do you mean that's it?
No, nothing bad. You were just kind of acting like it was something worse.
This time I'm positive it's not the moon playing tricks on me. There's this flush on her cheeks. It might be from anger, but I'm not totally positive.
It's from gayness, Max.
I'm not totally positive about a lot of things, especially regarding Victoria.
Oh, interesting. So, did you have a good time? Yeah, I did. Why are you asking? Or did you?
Oh, that's a good question.
Luke says the invisible chat's in your head. Got it. If only we were that funny. Yeah, if only we were funny enough to come up with Shisumo's chats.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I did. Does seem like a good answer. Did you also seems like, she cares about Victoria. Why are you asking seems...
Yeah, that seems like that's going to get us
like
the least number of Victoria points.
Yeah.
I'm down for yeah, I did.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I did. I just wasn't really expecting any of that.
That's it? There's this dip in Victoria's voice that surprises me, and I tilt my head a little at her.
I should have asked her. Huh?
Victoria shakes her head and says nothing for a second. Forget it. I can't just forget it. Not when it seems like she doesn't believe me. She has to know I'm telling the truth.
I literally bought you a Ghost in the Shell toy. Figurine, sorry.
Action figure.
Action figure. Or figurine.
Figurine.
I think figurine, probably. I feel like action figure implies moving joints. I really did. I had a really good time, Victoria. I'm not surprised it's a shock, though.
Ooh.
We didn't really used to get along, right?
I have to stop myself for a second there. Interesting opinions in the chat. Shisumu says Victoria is disarmed by honesty. Doesn't know what to do with it.
She probably doesn't get a lot of it. Like, she gets her parents who seem very negative, and then her friends who seem more like yes men.
And
Or
also
yes women.
really superficial.
Yeah.
And Mia was kind of on the same page with us that Vic wanted validation. Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Little invisible Victoria point counters clicking away somewhere.
Right. I did like in Boyfriend Dungeon that they had like the thing where you didn't see necessarily in the entire like counter, but if you said something that the character took romantically, like pink
Little
hearts would come
hearts,
out of
yeah.
them. And if you said something that they took like as positive but in a platonic way, it'd be like yellow hearts. So that was a nice little like visual signal.
Didn't we used to get along? Does that mean we're really getting along now?
And it was actually really fun to see you do your whole fashion thing.
Victoria is watching me cautiously. Does she not believe me? After a second, I see some tension drain out of her bunched up muscles, shoulders falling back against the leather of her seat. Thanks, Max. I try.
No problem.
It's worth it just to see how relaxed Victoria is. I couldn't have imagined she'd be so worried over something so small. Victoria finally sits up, though bringing her down her mirror and brushing at her hair. We should probably go back inside before Wells finds us and starts bitching. Or even worse, Madsen. I laugh a little at that, taking the initiative and pulling myself up to
David can be a pain in the ass, yeah.
Victoria stops fixing herself in the tiny mirror. Do I want to know why you sound so familiar with him?
Maybe not. It's a long story. Or, just a bunch of tiny ones.
I could never resist getting into shenanigans with Chloe, after all.
Don't blame your shenanigans for David being a miserable person.
Victoria just shakes her head. Weirdo. I don't want to hear about your weird escapades with our security guard.
Ew. Don't put it like that.
Victoria flashes me another award-winning smirk, then picks up her purse. Hurry up already. I'd like to sleep by a reasonable time tonight.
I mean, fair, because she does seem to get up very early.
Victoria's already way ahead of me, taking a hold of the bags behind us and leaving me to pick up whatever's left over.
The bowling
After
balls.
everything we've done today, I actually can't wait to get into bed, too.
With Victoria.
Can you do some reading?
Yes. As soon as I slip into my room, it's like whatever last bit of energy I had bleeds right out of me. All of a sudden, I can just feel how exhausted I am, shoulders drooping a little. The first thing I do is pull my camera bag over my head. Oh, god damn it, I forgot to take any pictures again! Dropping it next to the makeshift little nightstand next to my bed. I throw myself onto the bed right after, setting aside the plastic bag full of my new clothes. I kick off my shoes, laying down with a long sigh. The back of my head bumps against the wall, craning my neck at an awkward angle. Ow. Oof. Could you get any less comfortable, Max? Groaning a little, I'm about to slide down a little more when I'm rewarded by the sight of the plastic bag resting innocently next to my knee. Without thinking, I sit up a little just to reach for the bag, pulling it onto my stomach. I seriously can't stress how thankful I am for today, but knowing Victoria, she definitely doesn't want to hear any more of that. That doesn't mean I can't think it, though. I don't think I ever got to get a real good look at them between me having a heart attack and Victoria shooing me out of the store, and I guess she really didn't try them on. But I know they're nice. Victoria wouldn't leave me with anything less.
It's kind of weird that Victoria was able to buy me clothes that fit me perfectly just by looking on me. Return.
Accidentally hit the right trigger thing. And this is why I'm usually not on controls. I pull out the bundle of clothes, running my thumb over the rough denim of the white jeans. Wouldn't expect it to be so rough if it's like really expensive jeans, but wow. I follow the stitching on them, but since they're folded up, I can't really appreciate it.
I have no ideas about how to unfold them.
Which is fine, I guess, because next I'm burying my fingers in the softness of the cardigan. This is getting very romance novel.
Right.
It's almost so delicate I'm afraid I'm going to tear it. The color is real pretty, too. Super vibrant. I pull it closer to me, and I think I can smell some of Victoria's perfume on it. Probably just my imagination. When I pull it up to my nose, all I catch is that new clothing smell you get from practically anywhere.
What is that smell?
Suddenly, my phone vibrates in my pocket, startling me a little. Get it together, Max. That's just your phone, dork. I drop the cardigan back down onto my stomach, and I dig into my back pocket to get my phone. At this time of night, it might be Chloe asking again if I'm alive. It could be Kate, but considering how late it is, I kind of doubt it. Then again, I'm not entirely convinced it's Chloe, mostly because, despite a few texts here and there, she hasn't actually been texting me as much as usual. I wonder why, but I know if something's up, she'd tell me. Anyway, I unlock my phone to check on Chloe's inevitable text, only to see it's not Chloe or Kate. And as cool as it'd be to have Rachel texting me, it's not her either. Do you want to guess who it is?
No.
It's not even Warren, who with his track record of blowing up my phone would be a perfect candidate, and I do mean literally blowing up my phone. God damn it, Warren.
I shouldn't have told him the wrong element to put into that science experiment.
Should have put him to put in so much sodium. It's...
You up? Or are you awake?
You up. By now, I should probably be getting used to all these surprises, but it's hard when Victoria keeps flinging more at me, like a monkey flinging poop. I smile, more than a little confused. It's kind of funny, considering we just went our separate ways, and are literally across the hall from each other. That and the fact that she's literally one door away from me. And she was the one who suggested we come back in. But she still wants to talk? Maybe she forgot to bring something up while we were in the parking lot. She forgot to give you a goodnight kiss.
Fine, never mind. It's been like 3 seconds, Victoria.
Right? Oh, she's so, It looks like I took so long to reply that she already sent another text, and it makes me hurriedly tap at my phone. I don't want her to think I'm ignoring her or anything. No, I'm up. You up? I was just uber distracted.
So nothing out of the ordinary then.
Ooh, burn. Hey.
Sad face. Please, I'm only telling the truth and you know it.
I snort I snort softly. I snort softly. Victoria even has a way of coming off as super catty, even in text. It's kind of impressive. I mean, I feel like it's harder to not come off catty in text, really. Should I apologize or something? Oh, Victoria, please forgive me.
Okay, no. Gross. Don't do that.
Smiley face. Victoria doesn't respond as quickly this time, and I spend a good minute staring at my phone before realizing how lame that is. I shouldn't be so focused on texting Victoria anyways. As soon as I put my phone back on my chest, though, it vibrates again, and I hastily lift it back over my face. Yeah, that's pretty obnoxious.
Weirdo. I wanted to ask you if you bothered to hang your new outfit up.
Or try it on. Hang it up. Like, she had a bunch of clothes hanging in her closet in the game. Like, pretty much the instant I sent that text, I catch on to how dumb the question was. I lift up the cardigan just so I can groan against it. This is some designer stuff. Of course you'd want me to take care of it.
Okay, so that's a no. It wrinkles, so you can't just sloppily throw it around like everything else you own.
Everything else I own wrinkles too. Sorry, I'm kind of new to the whole actually having fashionable clothing thing. Are you going to give me more pointers, oh wise one?
Maybe. She smooth said, "What are hanger?"
He says, sorry.
I was gonna say, Luke thinks Victoria's minions aren't home.
Mia says, I can't believe that everyone who knows Chloe wouldn't know that David was her stepfather. That is an excellent point. Like, Chloe is actually going to Blackwell in this, so, like, Victoria should know. And Mia also says, Max's flirting game is significantly ramping up. Oh my god. Yeah, she's much better at texting than she is at talking, I think. Mm-hmm. I know the feeling. Did you say maybe? Maybe.
Would you take them?
I was joking, but oddly enough, the question makes me squirm a little. Ow. I shake my head a little to nudge the cardigan off my nose. Gay Max. Would I? I was just kidding, but after today, would that really be so bad?
Yes. Maybe. Or maybe. I don't know.
Like, my gut instinct is to say no, but that's me, not Max. Yeah. Like, that is me just not wanting to be dressed up like a fucking doll. But I think if you're going for the Victoria experience, like the full Victoria experience, then yeah, like, she's gonna dress you up like a doll.
Alright, I'm gonna get some more water.
Alright. Sure.
Shizuma says, I am open to the possibilities.
That doesn't include, like, entrance to Vortex Club parties or anything. Don't push your luck. I'm having a hard time... That was not the cats, that was Velmax. I'm having a hard time believing even my expertise would get you that far. Ouch. Sad face. Still, that doesn't mean we couldn't try to make something out of you. Smiley face. Anyway, that's not what this is about. It's not? So you're telling me you didn't message me just to have a nice conversation about my fashion sense? Mia says I'm thinking yes for Victoria points. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Partially. I raise both my brows, way more curious than before. As much as I really want to respond, my neck is also cramping up from my position. Ugh. I push myself up on my elbows, leaning against my wall. I'm careful not to mess up any of the Polaroids plastered onto it, peeking behind me for a second before focusing on my phone again. What's that supposed to mean? I wanted to know if you tried on what I bought you, since you obviously didn't get the chance to earlier, even though there was totally a changing room. That just brings my attention back to the clothes that have fallen down to a little bundle on my lap. Luke says, no emoji! Yeah, I'm surprised that Victoria is not also ironclad anti-emoji. Victoria brings up a pretty good point. I frown a bit and put down my phone to hold the shirt up in front of my face. It doesn't look like there will be a problem, but what if it doesn't fit? I haven't, actually. Groan. Of course you haven't. Hey, I was going to wear them tomorrow anyways, and you should really wash them first. So I didn't think I had to. My breath catches a little at her next text. I want you to.
Ooh.
Just to, make sure. Not that I think I got you the wrong size or anything. I have gone through your closet and looked at all the sizes of your clothes, so, yeah.
All's fair.
My eyes. Right now? Is that a serious question? Would you like to be able to... Do you want me to move the table?
Nope.
Or okay.
Nope, I got it.
Alright. Is that a serious question? I laugh under my breath, resting my phone down against my leg for a second. Of course Victoria would respond like that. I bounce my knee slightly, and the jeans go up with it. You could always try saying please.
Seriously?
Mia raises the excellent point that Victoria uses way more cringy emojis in the game. It's a suggestion.
Kind of nonplussed face.
More emojis.
Oh, the crying emoji Mia suggests.
Oh,
Yeah. Taut.
like taut. Oh, it's crying.
Dax, she checked Max's size when she stole her cookies. In your dreams. Probably tonight.
Oh, it was worth a shot.
Just love wasting time, don't you? Go ahead already.
Rather than respond again, I just roll my head back against the wall and prepare myself to get up. I really seriously don't want to. Or it's more like I just want to curl up in bed and knock out. You need to brush your teeth, Max. But now that Victoria's brought it up, I'm pretty curious as to how they'll look on me, too. After a good 2 minutes of considering my options, not that there were many in the first place, I force myself to bounce onto my feet, holding the clothes and all. I stretch first, clothing fisted in my hands, and then resign myself to the fate of trying them on.
It's kind of weird,
Yeah, this is really...
I mean...
This is going some places.
You know, I feel like I'm getting old, but even I don't have to stretch before I try clothes on.
Right. The jeans go first, obviously. Then there's the shirt, and lastly, the cardigan. No matter what Victoria said, they're actually not as wrinkled as she probably thinks they'd be. I know how to handle stuff well, too. You never fold it, and never wear it, or anything. As soon as everything's on, I step in front of the mirror to check myself out. Oh, wow. Sir. Oh, wow. Sir. When I put them on, it's kind of painfully apparent that this isn't my usual style, which is probably the point. But I'm genuinely shocked at how good I think they look. On me!
Wait till tomorrow when they go bra shopping together.
It's not that I think my other clothes don't look great, because they do. It's just that these are so different. And Victoria wasn't wrong when she said they'd fit great together. It's weird because I don't feel out of place or anything in them. I feel like maybe I should. Instead, they're comfortable. A different kind of comfortable than my deer shirts and jeans, but still comfortable. They are still jeans, Max. Mm-hmm. I tuck a lock of hair behind my ear, ducking my head down a little and smiling sheepishly at myself. I will say, expensive jeans, I have a pair of jeans that I got at a thrift store that, I could not have afforded anywhere but a thrift store.
Yeah, they're
And they are the most comfortable pants I have ever owned in my entire life. So, yeah, these probably feel great.
Yeah. Let's see. Luke says that escalated quickly, and OMG QT. Mia says yes. Dax says, oh, Max. Rain says, Victoria, look, you need to push up.
There's nothing to push up. Does it still work if there's nothing to push up?
Let's try padded.
There you go.
Says, by the way, that last comment was my girlfriend who just grabbed my remote. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Hello, Luke's girlfriend.
Hello, Luke's girlfriend. Thanks for joining us. Like and subscribe.
I tuck a lock of hair behind my ear, ducking my head down a little and smiling sheepishly at myself. Oh, she's flirting with herself now. It's only when I hear the little buzz from my phone that I remember I should probably text Victoria back, send her a picture. I take a few steps back to my bed, sitting down, while one hand picks at my jeans. All ready, Max. I unlock my phone with the other. Max, I'm here. And they fit.
Good. What a relief.
I'm not sure how to respond to that, but luckily Victoria sends something again, so I don't have to.
How do they look?
They look really good.
Define really good.
Just send her a picture, Max. They're really color coordinated.
Oh God. Okay, scratch that. Jesus, I'll save you the effort. Just put those stupid selfie-taking skills to use.
It takes my brain a total of 5 seconds to catch up to what Victoria said. She said, send pics, Max. Send pics.
You up? Send pics.
And when it registers, I swear that I almost choke on my own spit. Wait, you want me to take a picture?
It shouldn't be that hard for you.
Seriously? It's not. I just, wasn't expecting it.
Well, I'm asking for it now. Put yourself to some use already.
Damn, Victoria. I can't help but bite down on my lip. Suddenly a little nervous. Victoria wanting a selfie of me sounds totally ridiculous. By which I mean gay. Except it's... Oh my fucking god! Oh, that is... Wow. Wow. Oh,
I was not expecting that.
That is not an achievement I ever expected to see. Fuck my selfie. Wow, is this game safe for work? Like, dang.
I assumed it was, but no.
Right?
Check it with the chat.
Safe for streaming.
Victoria's an optimist. No emoji. Oh no, an emoji. Just move, so that happened.
Right? Except it's actually happening. And even though I'm nervous, I think I'd really like to show her she's gonna send nudes, isn't she? Okay. Give me a second. Sweating. Smiley.
10 minutes.
It shouldn't take that long.
Yeah, it's like
also, you're right next door. Just come over.
Or is that not enough for the perfect angle?
Real funny, Victoria. She should probably put on more lights, though. I turn on my phone's camera and hop off the bed for the second time. I can never get comfortable for too long, I guess.
That's why I never bother pulling the covers back.
Right? I'm in front of my mirror again, and without thinking, I lift my hand up to fix my hair. Okay. Mia says, Vic, okay, now nudes. And Rain, that achievement. Yeah, that is an excellent achievement. That is A+ right there. Anyway, she's fixing her hair. I suddenly feel a lot less cute than I did before, and a lot more self-conscious. Before I can overthink it, I position my phone's camera in front of me. I've taken enough selfies in front of this mirror to get it right, I think. I take the picture, or 2 pictures, or 3, or 4. Either way, as soon as I snap them all, I force myself to head back to my bed, throwing myself onto it with a little puff. It takes me a good minute to pick one out of the 4 that looks decent. I wipe my sweaty hand against my jeans.
No,
frowning.
not the new jeans. Not the new white jeans.
The new jeans. Max are gonna stain them. I shouldn't be so nervous, seriously, but I can't help it. I hope Victoria thinks it looks good. I thought we were gonna finish this today, but I guess not.
I guess not.
This is longer than I'd expected, which is a pleasant surprise, really.
Well, good, because we may need something for Saturday at this rate. Yeah.
Oh, just release the fucking Xbox patch already.
I'm sure they're working.
I'm sure they are.
on
But
it.
why did everything else get patched and Xbox still hasn't? Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. First world problems. As soon as I pick one, my thumb hovers uncertainly over the send button for a split second until I force it down. Don't hurt yourself, babe. I rest my phone on my chest and breathe out softly, closing my eyes. It feels like a few minutes pass by, but I can't really tell. I also don't really want to know. It's only when my phone vibrates that I feel another sense of dread. I nudge at my phone with my thumb, licking my lips and shaking my head. I unlock the phone. I need to start, doing audiobooks of romance novels. Somebody pay me to do romance novel audiobooks.
Mrs. Max is feeling it. Notice me, Kohai. Right, says, no, they're pretty long routes.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We might get through Wednesday.
I hope so. We hope so.
Read some journal entries.
Is there actually separate journal entries? Well, anyway, let's hey, you look good.
That was an excellent delivery. Blinking at the screen, I release a breath I didn't even know I was holding. You think?
I knew you would. Even you could pull that look off.
Oh my god. I'm surprised by how my heart jumps at that, and I immediately roll over onto my side and shake my head. Oh my god. Chill out, Max. I don't even get why I'm freaking out so much, and I run my fingers through my hair. Thanks, Victoria. For, everything. Another period of silence goes by. I wonder if she's thinking of ways to scold me for thanking her again.
I hope she is.
Perhaps with a paddle.
I told you not to worry about it. We should get some sleep or something.
Together.
I don't want to have to drag a sleep-deprived corpse around tomorrow.
Don't you have classes this week?
No.
I
Photo
guess you're
contest preempts everything.
All classes are canceled on account of photo contest. Even for students who aren't in photography. I tap my fingers against the screen, wondering if I should bid her goodnight first. How about a selfie of you with your Ghost in the Hella figurine? It usually wouldn't be a big deal.
The shell figurine?
Yes.
God damn it!
I need to get a 3D printer. Stat!
Make some,
Ghost in the Hella figurine.
3D models.
Nobody wants that.
You can put it on.
The cats would eat it, though.
The cats would eat. We'll have to make it out of,
something that cats
corn
can chew
resin
on.
or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Ghost in the Hella cat toy.
Says Jesus, just go in there already, Max.
Right. It usually wouldn't be a big deal, but suddenly it feels like it is.
Okay. Good night, Max.
Night, Victoria. Sleep well. Smiling. While I'm sitting up to get dressed in way more comfortable clothing, I see another text box appear on the screen.
I will. You too, Max.
I spend more time staring at that last text message than I should. Okay.
Okay.
We are to Thursday. You want to take a look at the journal? Let's save.
You can just overwrite the first one, I think, right? We're not going to go back.
Are we? Okay.
Oh, no! No! Oh, so much story time.
Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Okay, so at least it seems like it counts each page separately as a page, unlike actual Life is Strange. Luke saying, you up? Alright. Whew.
September 3rd, new school year, new journal, same old me. I gotta say that finally filling my last journal up all the way made me kind of sad. It lasted the whole year, and completing that last page felt like closing a book. But it was really satisfying too. I overstuffed it with memories and all the amateur scrapbooking I did in it, so I'm always going to have something to look at when I want to relive all the good times I had here at Blackwell during my first year.
Like the little drawing of Kate is in
it's
adorable.
That is. I put it in a super secret place, hid to self in case I made it all way too secret that I forget Dorothea Lang. And then went out to buy a new notebook. That's this one. So hello, new journal. I'm Max
going
Caulfield.
to name you Journey.
Oh, interesting. I'm 17, at least for the next couple of weeks. No, that checks out, because she has her
If
birthday.
she had gone to Blackwell a year earlier for her first year.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, that's fine. She's going to have her birthday, so.
Yes.
At least for the next
Well,
couple
presumably she is by now.
Yeah.
18.
At least for the next couple of weeks. I'm a wannabe photographer. I also like to play guitar and doodle. Pretty basic, huh? I don't know what this year is going to be like, but if it's anything like my first year here, it's going to be awesome! Fingers crossed. Time to get going. It's 9:42 a.m. and I don't want to miss my first class. I'll update later with all the deets.
September 5th. Oh my god! Oh, Mia's gonna love that illustration. I lied about updating later. Oops. In my defense, the last 2 days have been a whirlwind. I'm still trying to get used to my schedule, and I wanted to catch up with all the people I didn't get to see over the summer. I lucked out, and I share a lot of classes with my friends this semester. I'm so glad I convinced Chloe to take photography. She's in a bunch of science classes, too, so I think she's glad for an easy art class. Rachel's in my photography class, too, and so is Kate. And so is Victoria, which should surprise approximately no one. Of course, I have a shit ton of homework already, but that's par for the course. I'm actually pretty happy about it. I know it's weird, but over the summer I missed everything about Blackwell, and that includes the homework. I'm pretty sure I won't be saying this once I actually get started on it, but let me live in blissful ignorance for a little bit, okay?
Francis Kitty Girl Vic.
Right?
Chasefield age gap romance.
Max joined as a junior confirmed. Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to spend any brain cells trying to figure out
What the hell Blackwell is.
Yeah.
What the
Is
hell
that
is...
Rachel with a gun? A giant gun?
Or is it Max with a giant
Max
gun?
with
That
a
looks
giant
like Max's hair. And then Chloe with giant lighthouse dildo. I'm sorry, needle.
That's very pointy on the end there.
It is. Anyway.
Alright.
Mia's screaming, crying, throwing up.
Luke says, I want more of this. Let Max snooze in the dark room.
Oh,
She'll
God,
be
she
fine.
is still in there,
Yeah.
isn't she? God, Chloe's still dead. But this is helping me be more okay with it. Cause
Yeah, it
it's
gives us
so
something
nice
fun
and
to do
chill.
in the meantime instead of just twiddling our thumbs waiting to be able to save
Right.
Chloe. And I don't know about you, but I'm not looking forward to playing through the second half of episode 4 for
like the third or fourth time.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It is like I love
love
Life
it.
is Strange. It is one of the more tedious sections because it's
Yeah.
like all the snooping. Like
And
it's
all
just
the
all
unskippable dialogue.
oh my god, so much unskippable dialogue and so many like you need to connect these specific dots and guess these
like-
specific codes. It's like, oh my fucking god.
I haven't done it in a couple days, but like when we were trying to test different things to see if we could get the save game to work, like it got so good. I don't even have to look at the items on the board anymore. It's like, nope, this one. Okay, this one,
Like,
this
you
one,
just
this
know
one.
where they're
I just know the
located now.
locations. Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay. September 8th. The Vortex Club's already wallpapering the entire school in their party posters. Rachel's trying her best to get me to go. LOL.
Wow,
I can
Max.
picture it now. Me, wedged into a corner with a migraine from the music, wondering why the floor is all sticky. No thanks.
No, Max.
Chloe already got her first attention. Highly impressive. I sneaked in snacks for her through the window like a ninja. I had to stand in a bush and signal her. I am nothing if not an amazing friend. Kate and I have a tea date set up for
There's
today.
some sort of bush joke there, but
I'm actually waiting for her to finish getting ready, and then we're off to the races. It'll be really awesome to finally sit down and have a good talk with her and catch up after summer vacation. I am super stoked for when we do the Kate run.
it's gonna be really
Yeah.
cute.
I got to talk to Mom and Dad today.
Yeah, I guess we'll just alternate days
Yeah.
instead of pages.
Until we get to the dates, and then it'll probably be like 8 pages per day.
God. Okay. Yeah.
I had to coach them through getting the video chat set up for the millionth time, but it was so nice. I miss them a lot already. They're really proud of me for keeping my scholarship into year 2. It feels so good to know that they've totally got my back on my quest to become a real artiste. I would never have been able to come here at all if it weren't for them. And Kate just texted me that she's ready to leave, so GTG.
I guess that's a hot dog man pencil case.
Oh, could be.
Maybe. I know she has a pencil case, so.
Why do that when you can just sext all of Blackwell?
September 10th. I should have guessed that I'd butt heads with Victoria Chase eventually. It was just a matter of time. Sigh. I thought after all the bitchiness last year, she might have had some kind of realization during the summer and adjusted her attitude. But nope. It was for the dumbest reason, too. Not that she's ever had a good reason to pick on me. She tried to accuse me of stealing a tin of cookies. What? She says it went missing from the kitchen and that she saw me coming out of it today. No shit, because that's where we all keep our food. It's barely even a coincidence. I swear that she's just looking for reasons to bother me. Like she's just constantly dying to get on my case about something. She doesn't even care. For someone like her, bad press is still press, I suppose. I just have to keep being the bigger person about it. But she gets me so mad. Woof. I guess she met Pompidou.
September 14th. Rachel gave me a friendship bracelet today. I'm as surprised as you are. She and Chloe and I went, get this, bowling. It was us 3 and a bunch of old people there for their league game. But it was actually really fun. Chloe strikes the pins down like a wrecking ball. She and Rachel
I have to
were
keep
neck
telling
and
her
neck.
not to go and actually like kick down the pin.
Meanwhile, I became very acquainted with the gutter. But it's cool. It's not like I wanted to win anyway. Sob. Aw, Rain's concussion is acting up. Aw, thanks for joining us, Rain. Hope you're feeling better very soon.
Yeah.
Mia says projecting much, Vic.
Right.
Okay. We ate cheese fries the whole time and then went for a walk. Then Chloe dropped Rachel and I off on campus before heading home. We went back to the dorms, and Rachel said she had something for me before giving me the bracelet. Little me, you shouldn't have. For reals, though, it was so unexpected. Rachel's so nice. The bracelet is rainbow, and I'm wearing it right now, right next to the bracelet Chloe gave me at the end of last semester. And now I need to sleep off all these cheese fries. I feel like I'm about to explode.
Like she was just branding her gay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you are one of us now. September 18th. I should think about joining a club. Everyone else is in one, except Chloe. Kate runs a couple of them, but seeing as I'm not very religious, I'd feel really awk going. I got her advice about it anyway. She told me that there's a Halloween committee. Yes. Is that Alyssa, maybe?
No, the drawing. Yeah, probably. All right.
She's hugging a bug.
I thought you meant, it's like, no, Alyssa's not running the Halloween committee. Don't you remember?
It would be Dana. There you go.
Yeah.
Dana Ward's in charge of it. I might go talk to her about it today. I'm a little shy to try to join, even though Dana's my friend. So, like a wuss, I asked Kate if she'd join with me. Because Kate is a literal angel, she said yes. We're going to go get some details on it later. I'd better start planning my costume. I know Dana's intense about this stuff. Okay, so it looks like she's on Team Amber Price, given that drawing.
Yeah, it's a cute drawing.
It is a cute
The drawings
drawing.
are really nice for
The
this.
drawings are really cute, yeah.
September 24th. My birthday was good. Cake at the Two Whales with a few of my friends, and then a little day trip to Portland with Chloe.
Aww.
Shushimo saying, girl giving other girls bright rainbow bracelets? That's a thing straight girls do, right?
Somebody did, I did have a girl give me a rainbow bracelet once, but she was bi. But also I was still in a relationship with you. And that's, so that was Kira at the coffee shop.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, well, that's just, some people do platonically give out rainbow bracelets. Yeah. It just happened.
Although I think an ex had given it to her, so...
I was thinking, that sounds... Well,
or like her first girlfriend had given it to her.
That checks out, right? Ghost has become like a repository for like gifts that people have been given by ex-girlfriends.
Yes.
Much to our benefit.
Yeah, seriously. Like, I got some great t-shirts and all kinds of stuff.
It's been long enough that you can wear that college shirt again?
No, I don't think I can ever wear that shirt.
It's such a nice shirt.
Yeah, I don't think I can wear it in this state. I can wear it in other states, but I cannot wear it in this state.
It says Dana and Kate asked me to pick up Halloween party favors. Do they mean drugs?
Yes.
Anyway, so glad my birthday fell on a Saturday this year, and the presents are mine. Oh, mine. Chloe was all mad at Rachel today because Rachel canceled plans on her. She was all huffy. It was kind of cute. I asked her why, and she said she didn't know. I went knocking on Rachel's door later, and she took 2 whole minutes to answer. When she did, I saw why. She's got a nasty cold. It was almost funny to see indestructible Rachel Amber with a sniffly red nose. Sadist much, Max?
Yes.
But I did feel sorry for her, I promise. I relayed the info up to Chloe, and she felt bad about getting upset. We went to the market and came back with lemon tea and soup.
Lemon soup.
Chloe went wherever she does when she picks up weed and scored a few ounces. I don't know, weed people, does that sound like a reasonable amount? Or is that like having a whole carton of cigarettes? The look on Rachel's face was priceless when we gave her the Get Well Soon kit. Does that include the weed? Like,
yes.
I feel like...
I'm assuming so.
It seems like it would be really hard to smoke with...
Maybe she vapes it? Like, I don't know.
Anyway, she kept thanking us, but told us to go away so she wouldn't get us sick.
Maybe she can make it into brownies.
Oh, put it in the soup.
There you go. Oh, God, that sounds disgusting. Oh, my God.
Anyway, Chloe said fuck that and sat in her room with her anyway. So if Chloe's sick next week, we'll all know why. Oh, that's why Chloe's not texting us.
Oh, we've got another bot.
All right.
Super hard Amber Pricefield vibes. I love it, says Mia. Yeah. Oh my God. Dex says, laughing my ass off. Chloe just dropped $1,000 on weed. Luke says, can you imagine this music in the original game?
I'm kind of taking the music.
Yeah. September 29th. Damn, does the Vortex Club ever face consequences for anything? They held last week's party out on the football field. It was insane. They had a live band and a fireworks show. A fireworks show! I could see it all the way from the dorms. There was no way that it wasn't reported. But of freaking course, not a single cop showed up.
I mean, maybe they had permits, man.
Maybe they did.
Yeah.
Maybe they did. The field was completely trashed the next day. It looks like a tornado hit it. Or like a really stanky 5-day hippie love festival happened out there. It's filthy. Gym classes have been cancelled and the Bigfoots won't be able to play this week. If I were Principal Wells, I'd send Victoria Chase and her minions out there with trash bags to pick it all up, but he's not doing shit about it as usual. And of course she won't stop talking super loudly about how awesome and great the party was, or whatever. I was not expecting your arm. For some reason, like, just the angle at which your arm came across my back, I thought like one of the cats was running. I was like, I thought you were in the bedroom. You can put it back.
Okay.
I wasn't
It's
complaining.
warmer.
Yeah, it
wasn't
wasn't
warmer by you.
I think she makes sure I'm in earshot before she brings it up, as if I even care. But maybe I should thank her. I mean, I don't have to go to gym this week. There's a silver lining to everything. Or in this case, gold.
October 2nd. Kate's spending a lot of time in her room lately. I haven't been seeing her in the TV lounge very much, even though she's usually there for movie nights. I know she's Mixed Dog's assistant, and that her art course load is super heavy this semester. Homework has been really dragging me down, too. I should try to get her to take a break so that we can both do something fun and relaxing.
October 4th. Kate said that she can't do anything with me this weekend, which was pretty disappointing, but I'll deal. Today in class, Mixed Dog told us that they've got a surprise lined up for us on Monday. Great, now I'm gonna spend all weekend dying to know what it is. Can't concentrate, thinking of surprise, hoping it's something super cool. I want to put my mad photo skills to work.
October 7th. It's a photo contest!
Oh my god,
I should have
how
known.
gay this drawing of Brooke is! That's amazing! I love it. It's a photo contest!
I should have known. I think I'm the only one that was surprised and totally unprepared. You have to sign up in pairs, and I have to pick a partner today, because the deadline is Friday. Friday! Needless to say, I'm sweating at my desk. I don't know who I should ask. Should I play it safe? Or maybe high risk equals high reward? I don't know. But I have to decide, like, right now, as in close my journal and decide now.
Oh, Angel Kate. Luke says, I like it too, but it has too much, I don't know, like the opposite of, my soul, let me die. Yeah, it's definitely, it's a
different vibe.
It's a very different vibe, yes. October 7th, later, I asked Victoria, don't look at me. I think I was momentarily possessed by a demon. One in cashmere. Well, we're definitely not wearing cashmere, so.
No.
Ahead of us. I swear I'm not joining the dark side. Here's the thing. Victoria's got talent. She might have the worst attitude in the world, seriously. But is there anyone in this school that knows their way around a camera better than she does? Nope. So, in the name of art, a truce.
Look, it's not that I don't like depression. I mean, I'm Irish. We survive on whimsical folk music and poor people food law. We've got a new person in the chat. Yuri?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
And Mia says, very cute Brooke, I can't. It is a cute Brooke.
It's a very cute Brooke.
Oh god, that is a terrifying hot dog person.
It is.
Hello, and I'm sorry I don't understand.
Yeah, sorry.
You want to read
yeah.
and I'll Google Translate?
Yeah. October 8. I'm still not really over the fact that I actually went and asked Victoria to partner with me for the contest and in life. It could turn out to be the worst mistake of my life. To be honest, it probably will. But the rules say you can't change your partner once you've picked, so for better or worse, I'm stuck. Victoria showed me exactly what I was in for this morning at the Two Whales. She showed up and was bitchy right off the bat and steamrolled her way through our conversation. But despite that, the weird part, she actually wanted to know what I thought about everything. She seriously asked me for my opinion, and then actually seemed to want to hear it. I guess there's a first for everything, or this is an omen of the oncoming apocalypse. October 8th, later. Focus on me. Yeah, focus on me. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, it thinks it's English. It's not English game. Or Google Translate. If it was, then I wouldn't need you.
So, with the golden opportunity to voice my thoughts to the Vortex Queen, I took it. She let me pick a location for our contest photo and was cool with me taking her there to check it out, and then we didn't actually take any photos. I directed us to the boardwalk and completely expected her to make fun of me for my choice, but she actually seemed kind of begrudgingly impressed. If not bland is a positive thing, coming from Victoria Chase, I'm pretty sure it is. I'll take what I can get, thanks. Still, it was really uncomfortable just being around her. I was tense, expecting her to jump down my throat constantly, which she wasn't shy about doing. And then she straight up told me that she was planning to enter the winning shot, if we have one, into her portfolio for a local art gallery. We might not get along, and maybe we never will, but Victoria is ruthlessly determined. I kind of envy her for it.
It says the music is very much chilling in your hometown JRPG vibe as opposed to Life is Strange. Yes. Yuri's from Indonesia.
Oh, nice.
And we're in the United States.
Yeah.
And Google Translate is saying, "Hey, bro, this word of
Oh,
inspiration."
assalamu alaikum.
Yeah. This word of inspiration is a difficult game.
And apologies for the Google Translate not being great.
So, well, thank you for your thoughts.
Yes.
And thank you for joining us. It's
Yeah.
cool to, I think the guy, that I watched the, city building content is from Indonesia.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. It makes me not want to eat tubs of ice cream and cry. Yes. Yes, that is a big difference between this soundtrack and the Life is Strange soundtrack. Alright, October 9th. Victoria woke me up at 8 in the freaking morning and got me into her car before I was even fully awake. She wound up taking me downtown, which was very, Victoria-like. Arcadia Bay's tiny little downtown, that did not look like a tiny little downtown, is the only place I think someone like her wouldn't be entirely embarrassed to go shopping. I imagine she probably gets most of her clothes in Seattle, though. Get this, she bought me an outfit. I have no idea what the fuck her game is, except that I'm apparently going to be modeling for her contest photo. I thought Victoria said she wasn't, but might end up.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. That she had to get her a good outfit.
Right. So I did what any reasonably confused person would do and went quid pro quo. When I gave her the figurine I'd found, she had this kind of weird, embarrassed reaction that was actually kind of cute. What the fuck? I also really like that drawing of Chloe.
It was a nice drawing of
It was
Chloe.
really cute. I guess they just put, I guess it's the same drawings no matter what the journal entries are about.
I guess so.
Do you want to...
Yeah, we wound
Yeah.
up just relaxing in our car once we were parked back at school and watching the stars come out. It was actually kind of nice.
That was a nice scene.
Yeah.
That was good.
I can't believe I just wrote that. Victoria did everything she could to make me uncomfortable. Last year, with her bitchiness, so being able to just chill with her was like waking up on a different planet. Once I made it back to my room, I was completely exhausted. I kind of wanted to fall right into bed, but I was distracted by the beautiful new clothes Victoria had bought me and texting her, even though we'd just seen each other. She made it seem like she was trying to give me fashion advice, but I think she just secretly wanted my attention, and I wound up taking a selfie for her in the outfit. Have I completely lost it? What reality am I in that I'm texting Victoria and trading selfies?
I mean, a
Selfies.
trade implies that she also sent you
Right.
a selfie.
Selfies used to be her favorite thing to mock about me.
I do love that drawing of Dana. Just, I bet, like,
Yeah.
if she didn't cut off the feet, there would be a bed there. Just, Dana loves to dance in the bed. Oh
Bye.
my god, Alice! Precious.
I guess it's starting to hit me now that Victoria is not exactly the person I thought she was. Or maybe we just never tried to get along enough before to see beyond the surface of one another? I don't know, but I could get used to the new Victoria Chase. I wouldn't call her nice, but she hasn't been outright mean to me either. Maybe we could be friends.
Or more.
Okay, yeah, no, never mind. Now I know I'm definitely losing it. We're teaming up for the contest. I've got to keep my mind focused on that. I know she is, and that she'll go back to her usual self once it's over.
Yeah, that's why she bought you new clothes, Max.
She's agrees. Trading implies you get one too, Max.
Right.
Me is his best girl, Dana. Max's best timeline, Max. That's where. Okay. Well,
All right.
that was surprisingly long.
Yeah, I really did not expect it to take, for
2
Wednesday
hours.
to take 2 hours, but,
Right.
yeah, so, I guess we'll call it here tonight, and then, if the Xbox patch for Life is Strange Remastered drops before Saturday, so, like, tomorrow, then on Saturday we'll...
God, that's tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, tomorrow's Friday.
So was it Saturday at 3?
Saturday at 3. So
Okay.
we will be streaming something Saturday at 3. It'll either be episode 5 of Life is Strange Remastered, or it'll be another installment of Love is Strange, romancing Vic. Which, yeah, like, this is lovely. This is really nice.
Yeah.
It's a playable fanfic, basically. It's really nice.
And speaking of fanfic, so I'm almost done with my first fanfic that is based on a fanfic that Ghost wrote years ago.
Weeping Angel
Yeah.
was my fanfic.
Which is based on, like, one line in Before the Storm.
Yes. One line that is not...
An optional line.
Yeah, like an optional piece of dialogue in Before the Storm.
That has now spawned at least 2 fanfics. And so the line is something like, Rachel's in Two Truths and a Lie, Rachel's talking about, like, that she once had a one-woman show called Weeping Angel. And so Ghost wrote this really sensitive and emotional, angsty story about, you know, how the Weeping Angels are really misunderstood and stuff like that. And I wrote a bonkers take
on Rachel's performance.
on Rachel's that outlines...
It's amazing.
Rachel's performance.
Yes.
So we'll put it. I don't know. I'll post it. It'll be on AO3 under. I think I'm Velmax on AO3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you are.
We'll post a link in the VOD. And do we have a list of things that we need to link in this VOD? I feel like it's pretty long at this point.
Oh gosh. We definitely
Pizza
need
recipe.
Yes,
or
the pizza dough recipe.
I'm just gonna open up.
Yeah, we should really keep like a notebook next to us.
We really should. Because now apparently if we get 100 subscribers, we have to play Life is Strange 2.
Yes.
Oh, we set that too low.
We're only at like 35 subscribers.
We are.
Yeah,
It's still an uphill battle.
Yeah, it's
But
still,
I think we said that when we had like 5.
Oh,
so.
yeah. When we said that we had like 5 subscribers.
So
So
let's see,
it's definitely... Alright.
Pizza dough
Recipe.
Fanfic. Once I post it, I should probably post it tonight. Right?
Tonight or tomorrow.
Tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah. Very proud. I'm excited to read it. I haven't read it in 2 years.
And I've made changes.
So.
Like, I think I've improved it for the better.
Nice.
And yeah.
Oh, and also speaking of fan games, it looks like there's another fan game in the works.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Different creators, but I've been kind of keeping an eye on that, so hopefully at some point we'll have another fan game to play.
Yeah. And then at some point in the near future, I'm going to do... Oh, and...
Dax says Life is Strange 2 anti-hype. Yeah, it'll... Yeah. Yeah. It'll basically... I think what I had promised... because Velmax, I don't think, did promise. I think I'm the one who promised, and I promised to be the one to play it since you didn't want to replay it.
Yeah.
We have played it once. There are some good things. But yeah, it basically, I think what I promised was just to, like, play it and rip it a new one. Just kind of, like, pick it apart. So, yeah. That's help us get to 100 subscribers, and I'll.
If you want to see Ghost
If you want to see me
Ghost roast,
Ghost roast, Life is Strange 2. Oh my god! Oh, we should probably save this, right? Yeah, let's save this. Ghost roast, yes. Okay. Oh, we might have already. Well, whatever.
It's fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah. So that'll be in the works. Then Pizza Party. We'll figure out the details of Pizza Party. Oh, and I'll be doing a test stream soon to test like my idea of just like doing like a chill hangout while I scan cards into my Magic card collection because I am a nerd. And So I don't know. That'll be sometime in the near future. I don't know exactly when. Maybe if we have power tomorrow, I can try it tomorrow.
Yeah, because it is supposed to storm. Like,
so much
big
snow.
snowstorm.
Big snow.
Yeah.
Dax says there's a Marshfield post-bay visual novel in the works.
That could be the one that I'm saying probably is. Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah.
well, we've got through another day here. And thank you all so much for joining us and being so active in the chat. It's nice.
It really is. Thank you for indulging our extremely amateur voice acting.
Oh god, so amateur.
Such amateur voice acting. Oh my god. Like, I already respected voice actors, but like, after doing all of these streams where we've had to fill in the voices, like, oh my god, I respect them even more. Aw, Alexis, so cute you guys fanfic together.
Mostly it's me. Mostly my contribution is coming up with bonkers ideas and trying to convince Ghost to write them for me.
Sometimes it works.
Sometimes it works.
Also, you used to beta all of my
did.
fanfic before you had like a full-time job.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you just don't have the time.
I
And I
don't
don't
have
have
the
the
time.
patience to wait.
No.
I'm like, I'll just beta it myself. It's fine.
Luke says later.
Dax says it was fun. Thanks for streaming. Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, folks. And thank you, everyone who joined us for the first time or
Yeah.
was a returning
Welcome.
viewer. Welcome. And a shout out to
Welcome and
folks who
welcome
left comments, and we should respond to those tonight.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on Saturday. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Still bye.
Still saying bye.